What's up, guys? Back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down the final of the Return of the Ultimate Fighter Tough 29. And if you have not watched it yet, uh, leave the video unless you want to watch, and because it's going to be spoilers. And yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me, and let's get to it. The Ultimate Fighter this season was really good, very basic, no real heat between the coaches, besides like little flares here and there. The fighters did pretty well. Brian Ortega started off strong, and Ortega came back uh, really good. I mean, Volkanovski came back pretty well, and yeah, man. So in the finals, we have Ricky Tercios versus Brady Houston. I'm gonna start off with Ricky, man, that dude is just straight savage, man. He had the most brutalist fights in the house this season, to me. And yeah, man, that dude went to wars for all his fights, man. And that dude just kept coming forward, man. His striking's good, very unorthodox. He just doesn't care when he's in the cage, and I love that about him. Um, even his grappling is pretty good. Really good scrambles. Really, he got taken down a couple of times and got back up. And I feel like the scrambles is going to be a big key to his next fight against Brady Houston. Brady Houston trains with Michael Chiesa. Brady Houston has really good jiu-jitsu and wrestling. Like, that's what he showed in the house. So, I mean, and he just out-wrestled a lot of his opponents and won that way. Won by decision a couple of times and stopped his last opponent. Brady, to me, in the Tough House wasn't really that impressive to me. He didn't impress me at all. You know, one-dimensional. I don't know, man. It wasn't an impressive showing for him, and that's my opinion. Uh, Nonetheless, he still won his fights. And he looked pretty good doing it too. It's not like he didn't do well either. He did really good. Proud of him making it to the finals. I think Ricky in their fight and Ricky's fight against Brady, I think Ricky will come out on top. I feel like he's the more diverse fighter. And I feel like if he gets taken down, create some scrambles, get back up to his feet, and eat that body of Brady, I think he can stop Brady. Brady showed in the house that he gets tired after one round of just grappling, and that takes a lot of energy, man. Grappling, wrestling, going for takedowns, that's a lot. And then especially if you got somebody that can scramble and get back up to their feet, it's a lot. So that's definitely the one fight I'm gonna be looking forward to. And now we have in the middleweights final, we have Brian Battles versus Trey Gore. Uh, Good fights, man. I'm gonna start off with Battle. It's like the Covering Gaston of this season's Ultimate Fighter. Last pick, and it's the one pick that's going to the finals. Brian had a really good showing. I like his striking, very diverse, very fluid in his strikes. Not a lot of pop in those strikes, but he gets the job done. In his last fight against Andre, in the first round he got out wrestled and grappled. Second round started, and Andre just had nothing left in that tank, man. After the second round, after a couple of minutes, Battles was able to lock up a submission, a surprising submission. I didn't expect that from him at all, man. It was a great choke he caught Andre with, and he's moving on to the finals. Trey Gore, if you just finished watching the episode of The Ultimate Fighter, he just finished winning against Gilberto Urbina. That fight was very one-sided. Trey hits like a truck for the middleweights division. Yeah, man. Trey definitely hold the middle of the octagon. He definitely had the aggression and octagon control in this fight and the power. Man, almost everything that he hit Urbina with was all power shots, and Urbina didn't want really no parts of it. Urbina did a lot of leg kicks, That's what I see. One thing that all Trayshawn works on is leg checking, because he didn't really check much of any of the kicks that Urbina threw, and he gotten hit with a lot of leg kicks in that fight. But Trayshawn definitely had the power advantage, because he definitely, yeah, it was there and it was showing. And in the second round, he ended up dropping him the first, and then in the second round, he caught him with a check left hook, beautiful check left hook, and dropped him. Again, after he dropped him like 2 or 3 times throughout that whole fight, man. And now he's going on to the finals, and now he's gonna be facing Brian Battles. I feel like for Brian Battles, I feel like if he can be the one that's a little more well diverse in everything between striking, grappling, his wrestling, definitely I would mix up the takedowns against Trayshawn. Get him a little tired, man. Get him to stop a couple of takedowns, and get him to just stop. Get him to, even if he doesn't take him down sometimes, I feel like if he could just wear him out a little bit, it will take some of the pop away from Trayshawn. Because Trayshawn definitely is that dude hits hard. He displayed it in this season's Ultimate Fighter. And yeah, man, those are my thoughts and breakdown of the tough finals and the guys that are going to be fighting in the finals. Congratulations to them. They'll be fighting August 28th in UFC Fight Night. Barboza versus Gigate. And I hope I'm saying that right. If you like this video, please hit a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, guys.